Hey guys, let me shift the focus on over. But I'm here, y'all, about to give y'all another one. Hope that everybody is doing amazing. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me wherever I am, God is, and hopefully with all of you. All right, so let's get into this message. I'm just move this incense over just a little bit because I feel like I already, burnt a little bit of a hole there on my cloth, y'all. It's all good. Hope that everybody is doing well. Happy holidays to everyone for those of you that celebrate during this time of year. All right, I'm going to start out with these, I call them CNI oracles, y'all. Okay, but there could be some children involved in this message. And when I was doing one of the messages, did get something too about a pregnant individual or someone who may be having some sort of fertility issues, someone having a hard time with a pregnancy, or this could be a time of year where someone is has experienced some sort of loss, even if this is just the loss of certain people not being around, someone being like, I just feel like someone's experiencing some sort of sadness during this time of year. This could be a hard time for a lot of us, actually. Okay, but definitely a strong energy of someone missing a child. Someone actually could have some sort of memorial for a child. And the age of the child, it varies, whatever it is for you. There could be some unanswered questions about a child. There could be even a child that is missing. This could be an older child for someone. Like, even that symbol right there, that symbolization, somebody could even have like some sort of picture like that where they have a picture of them holding their child's hand. It's just really making me quite emotional as well here. Even someone just having something from their past, where they're missing a child, or sometimes how you have things that you wish that you could something. I don't know, like someone could have wishing they could have done something different, or if they had have done something different, what would the outcome have been? Okay, something to do with a child or some children. This could even be more than one child for someone. And I'm just sending a lot of love to anybody experiencing that at this time. Okay, I got also a shop owner. Okay, someone may even have to close their doors to a business. Someone may have lost money in some sort of business deal. Okay, business could also be going very well for someone during this time. It's the holiday season. Okay. And a socialite here. Y'all, I saw something crazy. I think I might have posted it. I can't remember, but something about a fake socialite. Y'all, this lady had suckered people out of big money, and they looking for her. A socialite. She is most wanted. A socialite, a fake socialite. Right? Something about spying too, investigating. That's more so what I'm getting, not really somebody spying. Although it could be, they could be sending in people. This is not you directly sending in people to see what you got going on. Or even if they're not sending them directly to you, they could be contacting you, calling you. And this could be for some sort of investigation. Somebody could also be contacting someone for some sort of spiritual advice. And this is a lot of you guys, you're truth seekers. Okay. I had these cards laying here. They've been laying here for a while because I haven't been doing messages. I just started back doing these messages. Okay. For someone during this time, the truth is going to be very difficult for someone to see. And somebody could have seen something. but what I meant to say is going to be difficult to hear. Someone may disclose something, why they did something, okay? The truth about something, and it's going to be hard for people to hear. Why this person did something, okay? They may even be claiming it's due to they did something because of some form of abuse through their life, okay? Someone may have experienced some form of abuse throughout their life, okay? Y'all, and what I'm also hearing is that could have been some form of sacrifice for this particular person, okay? They were abused during their life, okay? We got activist, rebel. You could be considered a rebel, okay? That could be a word that people use when they describe you, that you're some sort of revolutionary, rebel, an activist, okay? You are a nonconformist. You don't go along with the norm, okay? People could find that kind of strange, but hey, you can only be you, all right? Someone here is in construction or may even be retiring from the business. Someone could have sold a business or be selling off tools or something like that. Somebody that works in construction. And there could be some sort of construction site in and around you. There could be some concerns at a construction site. I just heard safety concern. So I'm guided to say if you are in some form of construction where there's a lot of machinery, right? Whoever the supervisor is just going around making sure that everything is secure for the night. Somebody could actually be trying to, do something after hours at a construction site that they should not be doing. I don't know if these are the people, I don't feel like it's the people that actually are working on this site, but somebody coming into a construction site or coming to a construction site that they should not be on. This is private property, all right? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm pausing. I'm just getting something else here. Somebody is very skilled though at what they do. Somebody's family could be in construction or be a builder. They could have their own company. I don't know if these people may have had to I don't know if somebody had to. I don't know if this is for medical reasons why they had to sell their business or retire or something like that. Could be due to a health concern. This person could be an older individual. Okay. The family is very abundant, whoever they are that's in construction. Okay. I don't know if they're passing this down. Somebody could be passing this down. If this isn't a construction company or some sort of builders, home builders, there's something else here, some other sort of business that either was sold or handed down or someone retiring. Okay. What else do we have here, spirits? Someone could have experienced brainwashing. Okay, someone could have been excuse me, brainwashed, or they could think whatever this is, it worked on you. Maybe it worked on you for a time. Okay, this could be some sort of religious group. Unfortunately, you guys, there's been a lot of that going on where these groups, I really don't even want to call them religious groups, but that's what they call themselves. Um, uh, this is, to me, this is people fleeing, getting away from these religious groups. And I am not saying that all groups of this sort are negative, but that's what I'm picking up off of this card. There's some sort of these people want to have control over other individuals, and they claim to be some sort of religious group. All right. And then we have exiled, shunned, banishment. That may be how they want you to feel, like you don't have any supports. Okay. And forced underground. Yeah, and I do get that quite a bit. Underground, something under the ground. I just heard unearthed, something being unearthed. All right. I'm rebuking all this here. I don't want nobody being having no obsessions. Or projecting any of this negativity off on me. That's why I got this black candle going, this incense, and my sending all prayers up to the Most High. But someone here could have been in some sort of obsessed energy. They have some sort of obsession with you. Somebody could even be jealous of you for whatever reason. Or wanted to create a situation. I'm getting that too. Wanted to create a situation to make someone jealous. It's just horrible. I don't know what's wrong with people. Okay, you could even be a peacemaker. You don't even get down like that. I know that's what I prefer, y'all. I just prefer people to just be peaceful. Why would you want to create drama? I've been having to learn, and a lot of you may have even been having to learn to just, like, when you see somebody trying to get started with you or go there with you, you just may have to be the bigger person and just walk away. Peacemaker, you may be that person. You may be the mediator and peacemaker in your group. Okay. You may actually be very good at it. All right. You may be actually really good at making peace. Okay. And you see how this is the difference in skin tone here. Like someone even here, like working towards some sort of racial, working towards better race relations. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Right, which is absolutely beautiful to be a peacemaker, creating peace between groups that have differences. Not that you're going to agree on everything, but just learning how to handle things in a more peaceful manner. And I know that I had posted to the community tab about, I had saw where the Buddhist monks, I believe I want to say that they're making their rounds to different states, promoting that peace, okay? Which I think that's absolutely beautiful. I wish more people would learn to be in that energy. All right, but those are the CNI oracles that I got there. And I'm going to do this pre-pulled message now, okay, that I got. And I did get the spirit animal, the owl, okay? And I know I've said this before, but I'll just keep picking up on the energy of someone that may be, I don't know, they may be intrigued by you in some kind of way. So they're observing you for that matter. This could be a lot of different people that are just intrigued by you. Okay, and the owl here does represent, the spirit animal represents observation. For me, it also represents wisdom, okay? And then I keep getting something, I've said this before, but I keep getting something too about someone that may even have an owl as a pet, or I don't know if this person works at some sort of wildlife sanctuary or something, then they may even have had to rehab an owl. But you are encouraged to look beyond this. What I'm gonna read the card now. I'm sorry. You are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. And what I'm getting off of this, you guys, with this owl and wisdom, there's someone in your energy that thinks that you are unaware. They're unsure. They're unsure. They're waiting for you to say something, okay? And you're not. Because you you are a true observationalist. You're observing. I'm sorry. You're observing the situation, okay? You peeping out the scene. Okay, because you are a seer. You're trying to see what this person's true motives are. You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger, okay? You were not anticipating having any dealings with this person again. Somebody may, I don't know, be in your life again for whatever reason. Just, I don't know, just because I'm getting like you are observing the situation and the other person is doing the same thing. So it's like you guys are observing each other, and like one person, I don't know, they're just wondering like, what in the world? Like they're unsure. They're unsure about something. Okay, this person could possibly have a family. They could already, because I don't think this is anything romantic for you. But this person has their own family. But they're focused on you for whatever reason, okay? They're focused on you for whatever reason. Y'all, I'm so tired of picking up on this as well. I feel like this is not current energy, but this could be past energy. I hope this isn't currently someone's situation, okay? But something about some sort of poison. All right, this could even been something that caused some sort of poisoning indirectly, okay? I'm just heard carbon monoxide. So if you have carbon monoxide detectors, make sure they're working. Okay. Something about some sort of carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay. That's more so what I'm getting. It's not like someone ingested something. Because we know that carbon monoxide, that could be a silent poison. Yeah, and this time of year, you guys, like with people having different heat supplies. But someone could have tried to also lie about a situation in regards to poisoning someone, trying to say something was accidental. It's a lie. It was not an accidental poisoning. These people knew exactly what they were doing. They had something to gain from this. If they were successful with this, there was something that they were going to gain from it. And this person feels like they are unstoppable, very egotistical individual. They may not even directly did this. They may have sent someone, it was a job, sent someone to do this. Past, present, or future energy. And this could even be like something that's currently going on, some sort of legal proceedings behind something regarding doing something to a family. They tried to lie about something. Okay, so now it's going to be left up to the legal system to decide what's going to happen with that. Because I do really feel like someone was dishonest about their motives. Okay, something is going to end up coming out about someone. They may even actually say, I don't want to give too much away about that, but I don't think this person, for whatever situation this is I'm picking up on, had any direct connection to this family. They may have been sent. They may have been paid even to do something to someone. Okay. This also may have been something so petty, you guys. Someone may have angered someone and it caused them to want to seek some sort of revenge. And that's horrible. Horrible. Someone may have gotten sick from something, but they did not pass from whatever this poison is. Okay. Let's get some letters here. Who may be able to resonate with this message here, Spirit? Let's see. G. First, middle, or last. Got T here. Y. R. Okay. Those letters could either be the person that was sent to do it, the person who was directly affected that may have gotten sick. Okay. You. Anything else here, Spirit? Who else may resonate? First, middle, or last initial? Could even be a place, street. Street could be a street name where something like this happened. We got Z. Q. What else here, Spirit? Another R. L. I think I'm gonna leave it there. All right. I got a few more cards here, you guys. Someone here is thinking with a clear mind. All right, you no longer have any doubts in what you know. All right. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Your mind is clear. I don't care if somebody did try to do something to you in the past in regards to that. You know the truth in regards to what happened to you. Okay. Going forward, I'm also got y'all to say, even if this happened to somebody close to you, you know, even if you don't have all of the details, you're very well aware. Going forward, you're not going to dwell on the past, okay? You're not going to dwell on the past. A lot of you have already forgiven people and you've continued to move forward with your life, okay? But focus on creating a brighter future. All right, that's what a lot of you have been doing. All right. I mean, yes, of course, it was disturbing for you. You had to go through your own set of emotions, okay? I actually do think I'm going to get an emotions card from here because I haven't used that deck yet. You've been going through a lot of different phases in your emotions, okay? Give up control, release your grip on the outcome, embrace the present moment. Okay, and wisdom says right on the card. This owl is so important to this message. And I said that too in the past. Like somebody may even have a pet or something for an owl. I don't know. That person may, whoever this is, they may observe you from time to time. They may want to check and see what's going on. They can't, for whatever reason, they can't stop themselves from wanting to peek in and see. Okay, somebody may actually really even have a lot of respect for your wisdom. Okay, and then we got Soul's Whisper. Look beyond the words that you hear. I think this. I already feel like I got this message. I feel like I already said this. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like somebody may have some sort of even regret about how they came for you. All right. Someone may even someone may, I don't know, it's like I feel like someone may want to apologize or make sure you're good, even if they never say what their role was. Someone wanting to offer you some sort of support and protection, because now they have a clear mind and they're listening to themselves, not listening to others. They could have been listening to others in the past, but now they're focusing more on their own intellect, their own knowing. Okay, and these places could still be relevant. Texas, California, Chicago, Illinois is on there, so it could be anywhere in Illinois. And I heard something, hill something. Is there some sort of hillside or hill? I don't know. Something hill. That could be a place in Illinois somewhere. I don't know, I just heard Iowa too, could have some significance. It's not on the card, but I just heard Iowa too. Florida, Georgia, NYC. Somebody could travel to LA, Mississippi, Indiana, DC. Okay. And yeah, let me see. Emotions. Now, the first thing I was drawn to when I opened this was anger. Somebody is angry. That was someone's immediate response when they discover what had been done. When you feel an intense, uncomfortable emotion let me slow down. When you feel an intense, uncomfortable emotion in response to a perceived provocation, hurt, or threat. So someone hurt someone or tried to hurt someone here. Anger. Somebody may have even turned red like that. Somebody was very angry. This could have been somebody's spouse who was very angry and did something. Doesn't have to be for someone's situation, definitely was a spouse or significant other. They were unable to control themselves. This could have been in a fit of rage that somebody did something. Okay? And once that's why I'm telling y'all, stop, pause, think first. Do you find it difficult to control your temper in certain situations? And if you would have asked this person this question now, they would say yes. They have a hard time with controlling their temper in certain situations. The next question is, have you expressed your anger to another person and then later regretted it? I don't know in this situation with this situation here, I think someone did regret their actions towards this person, because now I feel like it's gonna cost someone. It's gonna cost someone dearly. Mm. Yep, someone here acted out of anger, and I do feel like in someone's situation they had regret, and somebody is just heartless, straight up. I have no other way to put it. They're just very heartless individual. They are not this peacemaker. Okay, they are not a peacemaker. They have no regrets on what they did, but someone does have some regrets on what they did. They may have told someone, and they acted out of that. They acted from what they were told. Okay. Any other emotions that we need to know about your spirit? When someone gets the details about a certain situation, we also have discuss. This could even be you. When you realize the methods in the madness that someone participated in, you were absolutely disgusted by the behavior. Okay, because this was something that was done, because we got family out here. This is something that was done to a family. Okay, feeling a very intense dislike of something or someone. All right, and I feel like, again, someone did something without even having full knowledge of the situation. All right, is something or someone they didn't word this right. It says, is something or someone is making you feel sick. I think it's supposed to read, actually, if. Y'all, because that's what it says, right? Am I wrong? It says that, but I think they meant to write if. If something or someone is making you feel sick or queasy. Or is something or someone, maybe that other is shouldn't be there. Is someone or something or someone making you feel sick or queasy? Yeah, I think that other is shouldn't be in there. I don't know, sometimes when I be reading these cards, y'all, sometimes I do find errors on some of these cards. So is something or someone making you feel sick or queasy, and you really want to avoid it? In this situation, y'all, someone couldn't avoid it because they didn't have the direct ability at that time to stop it. This is something that someone did behind the scenes. It was disgusting. When you found out or came to the realization what was happening or what had happened, you were dismayed. You couldn't believe it. You were disgusted that people would actually operate in this energy. Is something or someone really unpleasant? I just feel like you were dealing with some really disgusting energies. I'm not even going to continue in this energy, y'all. I'm just pray for these people. I'm gonna put these cards back. But yep, anger and disgust, okay, is the emotions that's coming out here for what happened with the situation that I've discussed here. Okay, and a lot of you, you're very strong. You have had to deal with various emotions. I'm gonna put this away, but I'm gonna go here, right here, to here, right here. So your feelings are valid, because I think that there are people that did go through a variety of emotions when it comes to you being targeted in this manner, okay? This really hurt your heart, okay? Could have broken your heart, because this could have, for someone, situations could have been someone that you knew, someone that you thought you could trust, okay? What other emotions here, Spirit? Under the table. Oh, yep. Someone, after they got through all those feelings, they just, they just let go and let God. Okay. But for someone's situation, this could be very new. Okay, this could be something that you're currently dealing with. Like, somebody could even really, it could really still be bothering someone. That could be even having flashbacks of what happened to them, how they may have even fallen ill. And just the thought of knowing that someone was trying to end you in this manner. Okay. I don't know, this for someone's situation, though, this was like faulty equipment, something within your home or your space that made someone sick. Okay. I don't know why, like, I feel like, I don't know if somebody could, I don't even want to say that. I'm not going to say that. But it's like, no, almost like something wasn't like accidental, even if it was like a piece of equipment. Because I was going to say it another way, but I don't know, almost like something was, I don't know, I want to say like set up. Okay, what else here? We got slow down. Slow down. Someone may be doing something or may have been doing something over time to slow someone down. Okay. They thought that if they did something over time that it would slow someone down. It may have slowed someone down. Okay, just be careful, you guys. That's why I'm always praying. Hold on, let me see what this card is that went under the table. And I do apologize for that alarm. Yeah, it was 3:33 on the clock as I came back. And anger out here again. Somebody could even still be in that energy. They're angry. They can't believe somebody would do that to their family. This may have even been, this could be a family member that's still angry. Somebody's very angry of what was done or what was projected onto their family. It was a family that this was done to, a family that was targeted. Okay. All right. You may not resonate with all pieces of this message, but you definitely could resonate with going through these various emotions. Okay. But if you're anything like me, you just, it is something that, I don't know, for some of y'all situations, like it's almost like no words, but for those of you that have been able to move forward and be able to have some sort of sense of peace behind it, it signifies a great deal of strength. Yep. You let go and let God, even if it has slowed down your process. And for something, this could be a current or ongoing legal proceeding in someone's situation here. And that's the message. Okay. And I don't know if I got one more. I have one other pre-pull message, and then I have like a relationship message as well. But I don't know if we're gonna get to that today. And I may not even. I don't know when these are gonna get uploaded. So y'all will see them when y'all see them. But if you like what I do here, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next message.